It's a sad day. Hey up. Remember to leave a dislike on this video. What's going on, Lewis? How you doing, bruv? Obviously you're not doing that well. It's a sad day, innit? What's up, bruv? Can I help? Anything I can do to help you, matey? Hello, Softy Grealish. How are you doing, bro? Happy Wednesday. The Abramovich era is over. I heard about that earlier, yeah. It is a shame, to be fair. I mean, it's like I was saying to you yesterday, like, I understand why he's been forced out of a club, but at the same time, it's not really his fault, is it? And people are just scared that that connection might, especially considering Abramovich has got money, that connection might, like, excel into something else, but it is unfair. It's unfair. He changed your club around. He completely turned it around for you guys. Good, how am I? I'm good, thank you, bro. I'm good. He did. He completely revitalised Chelsea. Turned them into a top tier team. How are you doing anyway? Good out. We got blue, red, yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, green. I was thinking about doing blue, 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 red, 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 yellow, 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 and green, 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 but this looks pretty decent. So we're gonna have some green stuff around here. I hope he does, bro. I hope he does. If he can prove he's on the right side of things, he might be able to go somewhere else at least. Or maybe one day he might even come back into Chelsea. You never know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's not really the message you were looking to send, is it? With the laughing face. I'm thinking of putting a hospital in somewhere as well. Oh, we need to put some stairs in, don't we? So I'm thinking stairs to go in these two towers. So I don't know if I'm gonna into I know the word I'm looking for. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Intertwine. I don't know if, oh wow. I don't know if I'm going to intertwine them. Like do one side, other side, one side, other side. Or if I'm just gonna do both sides, or if I'm just gonna do one side, not the other. I don't actually know yet. YouTube is bending you over. What's going on with YouTube? You mean the laughing face? Sometimes people laugh when what they really want to do is cry. How was your day? Aside from that news. Can you believe we're on episode 50 already? 50. 50. We're on episode 50. And to be honest, I'll probably be at least another 50. I'd have thought. Maybe less, I don't know actually. It's been boring. Yeah. Yeah. Feels, bro. This building is a little bit big. It's taken a very long time to complete. I can tell you. Yeah, right. What I can tell you on this building. Just gather my thoughts. Yeah, what I can tell you on this building is, including playing offline and doing it on stream, I've been doing about 3, maybe 4 episodes of this building on stream. And like 2 days off stream as well, so it's like 5 days work on this building. I'm like just putting floors in. I think it looks cool though, doesn't it? It's a big building. It's got lots of different areas to it. Well, that's supposed to be one of them things that when you look at it from a distance, it looks quite good, but I don't know if it does. It's meant to be like ships on the water. A little office. Imagine how cool that's going to look when it's got a roof on it. You're going to be able to see it from this building. Looking over at it. Even got ourselves a helipad. Helicopter to take off. Go about 300 blocks up or something. So if it was a helicopter coming through the sky, it'd be coming about yay high. I was just about to do something and I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, clouds, that's it. I was going to put clouds back in to see how high the clouds come. So yeah, look, you can see the clouds. Oh, that's good. I thought we'd be like above cloud height here. We're not. That's probably a good thing, to be fair. Put clouds back in. We know what height, give or take, buildings should be. Anything above cloud height is a little bit of a, not an issue, it's just a bit of a questionable height, I guess. I need to not do that. I need a new song. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Keep this on. So your boys got plans today? Tonight? Hello, Reese. What's going on, bro? Oh, not too much, bro, not too much. Are you going to the match on Friday? Yeah, have I got commentary tickets? Yeah, I do, man. I do, yeah. Yourself? Yes, versus Forest. Yeah, that's the one. Hello, Charlie. You got him? Nice. Give you some time with some games. I do have Blackpool, yeah. You got 10 subscribers. Congratulations. An achievement, that bro. Time, yeah. Yeah, congratulations on 10, bro. One thing I've learned in life is you should always be grateful for what you do have, not for what you don't have. Always be grateful for what you do have, not ungrateful for what you don't have. Sorry. Same. Oh, nice. Nice. I think I'm sat on the front row at Blackpool. Very, very, very front row at Blackpool. I don't know whereabouts. I know you sit on the side stand, so I'm not sure whereabouts. I'm pretty sure you sit on the side stand. What you got planned tonight, Lewis? You got 3 followers? I thought you just said you got 10 subscribers. I gone too far. Wednesday night. It is a Wednesday night, yeah. It's not next Wednesday, though. We got Middlesbrough at home next Tuesday. If you're leaving school at 1, what time do you leave for the match? I think our coach sets off at 1. Oh, nothing. You got nothing planned? Nothing at all? Fair enough, fair enough. I'll jump in a voice call in a bit, bro. Why did it go too far down? Didn't even notice I did that. Goes one further down, that. Oh well, I kind of like that. Oh, before I forget. Oh, you're going in the car. Oh, alright, fair enough. building Millwall. Nice. I'm not sure if I should bring this down to meet that road. I'm thinking I might bring this one down so it meets up with that road, but I might have a roundabout down there. So essentially, if I had a nice day, that's good, bro. It's good to hear. What do you mean, Millwall, Blackpool? In what context? Yeah, what about it? The ground I could build. I don't want to build either right now. I got too many projects right now to be starting anything new. Too many things I'm already building. It's not a good time for me to be starting new projects. Yeah, I can't really go into that, can I? Yes. I thought about having another bridge going across. I don't think it'd be preferable. Right, we'll redo that. Same as we were yesterday. I just lost up my wall. Yeah, what was it the day before? Whenever you last asked. Still doing the same. I am going to do a roundabout there, by the way. Maybe, Reese. Maybe. It's a maybe. Yeah, of course you can. Let me know when you sent it. All good? So let's test something. Yeah, I want to make him 6. Yeah, I'll take a look when I finish this road. Right. I'm going to put this wall in, Reese, and I'll have a look at your mill wall. What's going on, Ethan? How you doing, bro? Take a quick look. So this is your mill wall. Okay, yeah, I get that on that one, yeah. That looks quite like it. Is that the back of it, I'm guessing? Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad start at all, Reese. Really isn't. Yeah, no, it's really not a bad start still, matey. Keep going at it. Send me some more updated pictures later. Need more of it. There's a reason I haven't taken them on posts out yet. So I don't have to remeasure where I put them. The last thing anyone wants in any city is for it to all be flat on one level. It'd be really boring if it was all on one level, wouldn't it? Right, confused myself. So it's 5 in between each. Yes, 5. 5, yes. what do you mean, should you put more writing on? If it's got writing, yeah. If it hasn't, then no. If there is, like, writing on the actual thing, then yeah, do it. But if not... There's something that's been in the game for like 3 weeks and then it tells you about it on your computer. Yeah. I think it's awful, to be honest, Reese. Honestly, I think it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. It's honestly so heartbreaking to see it. When they first invaded that first day, I was watching news things, watching videos seeing children crying and screaming. Honestly, bro, I was fucking crying watching it. It's horrible to see it. I won't wish that on anyone, any country, anywhere. Sorry, I'm eating crisp. It's horrible, mate. Honestly, it's awful. It's shocking. What do you think to it? Put it to it now. I feel sorry for some of them Russian soldiers, to be honest. A lot of them are just doing the duty. Not everyone believes in the cause, do they? A lot of them are being sent out to war without even knowing they're actually going to war. Sent to invade a country not knowing that's what they're actually doing. Sometimes in a situation like that, the biggest problem is if they refuse to do their job, they might be killed for it. So I feel sorry for those that don't want to go to war at all but have been dragged into it. Civilians of Russia as well, because the general public of Russia don't want it. Yeah, I know they're not, and I don't blame them. Because say not everybody has that same mentality. Not everybody wants to fight. Not everybody wants to kill other innocent people for nothing. Not everybody feels the same way. Well, I was gonna put a roundabout there, but I don't think it's gonna be preferable to do it because of how close the next level up is. Roundabout will be quite big. Russia have always been that way. Ukraine used to belong to Russia. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Can help to talk about these things. Might not just help me, it might help you guys as well. I don't know. Might find comfort knowing that someone shares the same opinion as you. What, the war over the stadium you're building? I won't call it a world war right now, but it's still a war. War is war. TikTok, yeah. A lot of it is just all over TikTok. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do that in class. I don't think I'm gonna do a window there. I think I might do that full brick wall and I might have some sort of writing down it. Right, so we've got 132. Okay, I set my own password in, okay. write it down in a second. Just give me 1 second. Let's get my notes up. Right, so we've got a -225, a 132, and a 560. We went to a -207, 22, 560. We got Phil, -207, 22, 560, so -225, 132, 560, and we have quotes underscore block, wrong one, not block, we want underscore breaks, sorry, like that. Alright, Matt, what's going on, mate? Yeah, go for it. Send it through Discord again. Yeah, so I'm going to write something on that instead. I'm not sure what I'm going to write yet, but we're going to write something on there instead. How you doing, Matt? Oh, everything alright? Oh. Oh, wow. That's bad, mate. Is there anything we can do? Or anything I can do? Do let me know. least is awake and aware of what's going on. I know it's not too comforting. I know it's not the best news, but at least that's something. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not really sure what to say in this sort of scenario. I don't really know the right thing to say here. Just thinking. Oh no, you're not being rude. What are your other builds, Reese? What else have you built? I liked your Millwall. I didn't say that much, but I can't remember everything you built, to be honest. You built Grimsby? When did you build that? What do you mean Everton League One? Goodison Port League One and Deepdale Premier League. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Luton are beating Chelsea. Oh, that's wicked. Hopefully we can keep that up. So that's going to be like a sort of alleyway, I guess. Yeah, go for it, bro. I think I should carry this on. Used to play for Bolton, nice. What do you reckon to Bolton so far in the season? Think you still got a chance of playoffs? I think it's an outside chance for you guys, but it's still a chance. What do you mean how did I build it so good? Just built it. Be right back, Norris, mate. So it's unlikely. It doesn't mean it won't happen though. They might bottle their games. I mean, have you seen Sheffield Wednesday? You're welcome to refer to mine for help if you want, if you need to. Use mine for reference, I mean. See? Positives. Be positive. Never know what's going to happen. We've got a game in hand or two on some other teams around us as well. I think our path to playoffs is a bit more straightforward than yours, considering we're closer. I mean, it's definitely going to happen though. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair enough. I mean, for us, I'm happy to stay in the championship. I'd rather not go back up. I think given our current form, I think that defeat we just suffered at Millwall's probably a good thing for what I want, because we before that game we had 34 points in our last 15 games, so we'd only missed out on 11 points. Since Heckingbottom took up, we got more points than anyone else in the league. Got more than Wilder got at Middlesbrough. And to be fair, the problem is I think we might just push on and take playoffs, to be honest, and I don't know if that's what I want. I know it isn't what I want. I know I don't want us to get playoffs, but I'm not going to complain if we do, but I don't want it. I'd rather finish 7th, because if we get playoffs, the one thing I want us to do is lose. I don't want to go back to the Premier League. I don't want to be there. I don't think it's that entertaining. I also don't want us to go through that heartbreak in the playoffs like we usually do, so I'd rather we just finish 7th. I think that's fair. Hello Ben, how are you? What am I doing? I'm just building a couple of buildings on the back of this stadium. I mean, yeah, but the Premier League's always going to be more beneficial to the bigger teams. It's fine. It's fine. Like from a point of view where you're a team that either hasn't been in the Premier League for a long time. I know a lot of teams haven't. It's fair to say you want to be in the Premier League. We've just been in there the last 2 years. You know, we're fresh out of the Premier League. I think most teams that come out of the Premier League rather wouldn't go straight back up because, as a team, especially in my opinion, a team like us, if we go back up, if we don't have a good season, we're just going to be fighting off relegation with a shitty stick all season. It's really not that exciting to do. Nobody wants to be stuck in a relegation battle. It's frustrating to watch your team lose every week, you know. Nobody wants that. We'll still do it, but it's not what you want, is it? Like, look, whenever I want it, will do. Yeah, it's really not that fun when you're not a big team. It's easy to sit there as a Man City or a Chelsea or a Liverpool and say the Premier League's the best league in the world, because it is when you win every week. Of course it is. If you're going to win it every week, it is the most entertaining league in the world. But if you're going to sit there and lose every game, it's not as fun as it sounds. And for most teams in the Premier League, they're not going to win every week. It's nice to be there once. It's nice to have that one season where you're Premier League. After that, it's not that entertaining. I will take my pick. Oh, lovely. You need motivation for what? They were a lot more competitive. Even down in relegation, they were a lot more competitive. It's like when we were in the Premier League about 15 years ago, we got relegated on like 40 points or something. Like if you didn't get 40 points, you weren't definitely safe. Even if you got 40 points, you weren't always definitely safe. And now most teams will get relegated from a Premier League with 25, 26 points. Most teams will be relegated with most teams will be safe at 30 points now. Most seasons you'd be safe on 30 points, what I'm trying to say. What kind of motivation are you looking for, Ben? Stadium wise, I'm assuming. Yeah, you don't really get that anymore though, do you? That's what I'm saying. Like, now, in this day and age, you tend to get at least 2 of your teams relegated with 5 or 6 games left. And then the last couple of games, it's not every season, but a fair few seasons, you'll have a team that's still not that's already relegated with like 3 games left. You know, at the bottom of the league, like all 3 relegated teams with games in hand is boring. It's not what you want. Anyway. We won that. That's another thing that's not as entertaining. The top 6 was always not open. I'd say you still had your big 4, which were the big 4 back then. You know, your Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. They were the big 4 10 years ago. Then 5th and 6th was anyone's game. And in this day and age, you get a couple of teams up there fighting every now and then, but it's always going to be Man City, Liverpool or Chelsea in the next like 5 or 10 years who are going to be winning the league. You know, Newcastle will be up there in a few years because they got all that money now. Everyone goes on about Man U like they're the best team that's ever existed and they struggle for top 6. Everyone talks about Tottenham like they're some really big team when they haven't actually got any real honours for it. And to be fair, everyone laughs at Arsenal now when Arsenal are one of the only teams up there that's actually got honours to the name. And in addition to that, Arsenal are one of the only teams that are up there with honours to their name and didn't take a shit ton of money to get. Or didn't have to spend money in the sense that you have to spend money these days, is what I mean, to get most of the trophies. In this day and age, if you want to win trophies, you have to buy them. You have to spend money to win trophies. Yeah, and some teams might rise back up after falling, but you're right. You're right, Man City will be up there for a long time. Newcastle will be up there for a long time. Chelsea will be up there for a long time because they've all got money. Teams like Man U spend a lot of money, but we don't spend it rationally, we just spend it. Like, we went to Juventus a few years ago, Pogba's valued at about 30 million, Man U just chuck about 100 million at him and get him. It's like we just throw money at people and expect some return because they spent a lot of money. Like, that's not how business works. You don't spend as much as you can to get good value. You try to find good value for as little as you can. Wrong business plan. I think it means you haven't chosen a stadium. But it's exciting when a team gets up there that doesn't usually get up there. It's exciting to see. It's exciting to see that injection of like just new energy in the scene. You know, it's just nice to see. We did it a few years ago. We looked like we were going to get Europe. You know, Bolton did it many years ago. Portsmouth had done it. You have teams like Leeds did it last year. They looked like they were going to get it. Wolves You know, it just seems like that. Even Brentford for the first half of this season. It's exciting to see teams that don't usually get up there. Everyone just focuses on Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and it's fucking boring. Even the FA Cup, it's another thing that's fucking boring because the FA Cup's meant to be more beneficial for these teams that don't get as much publicity as these bigger teams. Whereas you'll then go and get televised games between like West Ham and Tottenham in the FA Cup the same day that you got someone like Boreham Wood playing against Preston, for example. You know, I'm not saying when exact fixtures happen, but those smaller teams, especially the Boreham Woods, could really do with that money. Tottenham, West Ham, they don't need it. It's not for them. Don't know why that's a televised game. Well, that's it, innit? I mean, I was looking at something the other day. It's on about the 20 most honoured teams in England if they were all to play in a league. And some of the teams you got in there that aren't in it now. You got teams like Preston in there, Bolton, Sheffield United, and Sheffield Wednesday both in there. You know, teams like there are a few more that aren't in there now. Sunderland, you know, teams like that aren't in there now. That'd be cool to see, wouldn't it? But it's not really a bad derby though, is it? To be honest, it's got to be up there with one of the best derbies in England. It's definitely a top 10 derby in England. And that's not biased, it just is, isn't it? It is a top 10 derby. For me, because I'm a Sheffield United fan, it will always be my number one derby, but it's definitely a top 10 derby in England. And unlike a lot of derbies that you have nowadays, it's probably one of only like 5 or 6 actual city derbies, you know. Most derbies these days are like, oh, we've got Man U Liverpool. Like, it's not really a derby, it's not even the same fucking city. You know, Man U Leeds isn't really a derby. Big rivalry, yeah, but it's not a derby, is it? Middlesbrough Hull, I won't call that a derby, but like Middlesbrough and Hull always class Sheffield United as derby matches, and I wouldn't class them as derby matches. Like Man U, Man City, yeah, that's an inner city derby, I get it, but and to be honest, it is, because most of the time it is just Man City win it. It's boring when you know who's going to win it every time. I'm not saying the derby has to be like you have to be 2 teams from the same city for it to be exciting. That's not what I'm saying. Or for it to even count as a real derby. That's not what I'm saying, because some cities don't have 2 teams in their city. I need to rethink this. I wanted it to look natural, but I've obviously not done it very well. I'm just saying, like, there's some that are stupid, like Crystal Palace Brighton. I never consider that a derby. We're not even close to each other. Yeah. Crystal Palace Brighton. I wouldn't consider that a derby match. Teams aren't anywhere near each other. They're on the other side of a motorway to each other. Why doesn't it make them close? Because there's one big road that separates them. It's not really a derby match, is it? I've never been good at stuff like this. Yeah, of course it would, but I think that'd be better. Yeah, and there is some derbies that are considered as derby matches that even the fans of the teams couldn't give a fuck about. And you got some tin pot derbies like Norwich Ipswich. Oh my god. You have Norwich versus Ipswich where fans literally sit side by side with each other. There's a row of stewards separating them. Like there's literally no rivalry at all between the fans. It's just, ugh. I'd hate for that to be my local derby. Honestly, there's got to be no excitement in them games. And again, especially in this day and age, if you watch it, you know every time it's going to be a Norwich win. And I mean, like you say, there's some teams that don't even consider themselves a derby, like Luton, Watford. They don't even consider that to be a derby match. Like, it's fucking right next to each other. I get there's a difference between derby and rivalry, but sometimes I think the definition has to be defined, you know, because sometimes I feel like they call something a derby when it really isn't a derby. I know that path looks a little bit scuffed. I mean, under that same knowledge, it can't be we have one with West Brom for the Battle of Bramall Lane, but I wouldn't consider it a rivalry with West Brom. I couldn't give a fuck about West Brom. I'm pretty certain they couldn't give a fuck about us. Yeah, or Birmingham Villa. Rangers Celtic, you know, stuff like that. Man U Man City. Not Man U Liverpool. Not Leeds Man U. Not Man U Arsenal. Rivalry at best. I never understood it with Man U Liverpool. If Man City were playing Liverpool, Man U fans would rather Man City won than Liverpool, and vice versa. If Everton were playing Man U, Liverpool fans would rather that fucking Everton won than Man U. It's stupid. I don't understand that. Like if Wednesday were playing Rotherham or playing Leeds, It's not that I'd want Leeds to win or Rotherham to win, but I definitely won't pick Sheffield Wednesday. See, Barca versus Real's not a derby either. They're nowhere near each other. Barcelona and Madrid aren't even close. They're about a 2 hour away from each other. It does say an awful lot. And it's only really a rivalry because we go for top spot against each other. It's not a derby match at all. Sorry, Reese, I'm not checking your stadium, am I? Sorry. I'll check it now. What do we have? We have got Everton. I quite like that side stand. It's small, but I like it. Okay, I'm not sure about that one behind the net, but I do like that one. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. I could do with more boxes above it. I quite like that, but I still feel like that'd be better if that corner was rounded off as well. I haven't even finished the roof of that one, Reese. I think your current stadium's better, yeah, your Millwall. Although, having said this, you see this that you've done for Preston. I might remake that you've done. I quite like the look of that. But I'm going to add some stuff on it if I do. I don't know where else to go with this. I don't want to keep coming out too far because I'm getting too... I mean, I do eventually, but right now I don't... Alright, fair enough, Reese. I do eventually, but right now I don't want to come all the way back because I don't want to get too far. I don't want to venture too far away in that direction from the stadium. I don't want it to be just like a massive area over here filled out and everything else really close. I think I will do eventually, Reese, yeah. In terms of this river, I don't want it to be too straightforward, you know. I don't want it to be too like just a straight row for a river. I want like different parts to it. I want it to split off at some point as well to go in different directions. I think that's going to require a little bit more planning instead of just randomly doing it. Does anyone know what the River Seine looks like in Paris? I'm taking some mellow inspiration from that when building this river. You don't know what the River Seine looks like. It's just a big river that goes through Paris. It's spelled S-E-I-N-E if you're interested in looking it up. Yeah, I'm basing it loosely off of that design for the river. There's no part of it that's particularly narrow, but it does like split off in different directions and stuff. I want to contrast colours a bit as well. I don't want everything to be too plain, which is why I've added a lot of colour into the buildings, because the buildings are just white, black, grey sort of colours. So that's why I've added a lot of diverse colours inside. A lot of oranges and yellows, purples, greens, blues, reds, pinks, that sort of stuff. So I want to mix it up so it doesn't look too plain. I didn't want to do this like one apart for each. I wanted to do them two apart. Also matches the design of the wall around the training academy, but in a different texture. So you see how it's not just like a straight wall, like, and even like when that goes that way, the other wall goes the other way instead of going straight in. Like it gets wider and it gets shorter and stuff. I don't want it to be too straightforward. I want it to have like loads of different kinds of structural looks to it, I guess. Not right now. Not right now, Reese. I'll message you if I do. Yeah, what we want to do eventually with this, and the reason why I haven't done this side of the building yet is because I think I still want to pull this building out a bit. It's not fully decided. We need to decide where the train line goes to as well. I think my next train station I'm sure I'm going to put in, aside from this platform, is a smaller platform at the side of the youth campus, which will be the other side of the motorway, which we haven't built yet. It'll be probably about 1,000 blocks ahead of us, so about minus 400-ish. Bit further, maybe about 1,200, minus 600-ish. See them last 3 digits says 593. What about them? And that the Z-axis, I believe it's called. Middle one's Y and the first one's X, is that right? X, Y, Z axis. Oh, so I'm lazy. You know what? I'm gonna do this with keyboard and mouse. Oops. So I want to practice getting used to keyboard and mouse. Oops. Still a little bit weird for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Yep. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons I don't use Java is because I'm not familiar with keyboard and mouse. But I've been using keyboard and mouse for a lot of games I played recently. And eventually I want to just transition into using keyboard and mouse for everything except Rocket League. I even use keyboard and mouse on Hitman quite a bit. Just to get used to it. Some movement tech on thingy that I don't like as well on Java. Oops. Oh, and lead into 1. Ooh, nice. How do you find it with keyboard mouse, Matt? Do you prefer it? No, I'm playing this right now, Reese. You're using it for about 8, yeah. I bet you were like this when you were first getting used to it though. Pressing the wrong keys. Really slow at building. Really shaky. Probably not Reese. I'm not really feeling Rocket League. If I do, I might be grinding on Rocket League later if I do play it. It's the end of the season soon, so I want to get better ranks. I'm just going to use control because I know where I'm at with it. Yeah, I want to get Grand Champ in all game modes before the end of the season. Except 1v1. I want to get at least Champ 2 in 1v1. Well, to bring this building out yet. I know I want to bring this building out, I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. Yeah, go for it. Go and do it. Get good ranks. And we do it down from here, so keep coming out. So I get a couple more out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2. We come out this far. I know that seems really far to come out. I'm going to be doing this more like this, so. Sorry, so I'm not going to do this train station all the way along here anyway. Putting in the access tunnel, can you send me some pictures of what you mean? It's going to be angled a bit more like that. I'm not sure what the height's going to be yet, I'm going to have to work that out. It'll be higher than that though. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9. Bosh, what's going on, bro? Okay, this tunnel, yeah. So that's directly outside the stadium, right? Is this the access tunnel to for the players? And what you've done, so what you've done there, you're sending me from a different angle. I think that curve looks about right. Put some trees there. I think that I think looking at that, it curves out a little bit more. Like between that road and that, down here, I don't know what your space is, but it's wider in the middle than it is on the ends. I don't know, maybe it's the angle you sent it from, but it doesn't look like that's the case on here. It looks very hard to do though. I'm glad it's you and not me. Yo, what's going on, bro? Anyway, it makes my build look like shit, so don't worry about it. Marty knows recent DMs. Yes, I know. I don't even know what he messaged me. He messaged me saying, yeah, that. Better angle. It's a much better angle. Yeah, no, I see it now. I can see the distance between. It's just the angle. I couldn't tell. I like that. That looks really cool. You have a running track here. I think I got a football pitch in the middle. How much of that bit have you done? Oh wait, why have I done them in ones? They're in twos. Done it wrong anyway. Oh, it is him in his profile picture. I know what Marty looks like, and that's definitely him. That's 3, 3, 4, 5. Two more. Yes, I need another one. Yeah, have you never seen Marty? I thought you knew what he looked like. Do I want 9? Do I want 7? I'll do 9, yeah. See the RuneScape in it, yeah. So we'll do it up to there. And we do it up to there. No, actually. Yeah, I've sort of took a similar approach with this. I've took a similar approach with this stadium. Like now, instead of doing every episode on stream of this stadium in particular, I might turn this into some other stadiums too, but for the time being it's just this one. I'm doing a lot of work off stream as well as on stream. So I don't burn out on streaming all the time. And sometimes I might plan to stream the stadium and not want to do it, so to stop myself from not getting enough work on it done, I can just do it in my own time as well. That's why every episode, like we said, the build looks more complete like at the start of each episode than it did at the end of the last one. So I spent time working on it offline as well. That's where you can avoid a burnout, yes. I thought I was texting not loading, man. Welcome back, Charlie. No, I'm going to take 2 off. 2 rows off. I'm going to take 1 row off on the top as well, I think. On this one. So that's now 8. And the one beneath it is 5. I'm going to do these as 1, 2. So this also curves, but it curves at a slightly different angle. Diagonalizes at a different angle, sorry. I just make them 2s in general, actually. Let's try this first. We'll do 2s. I want it to connect sort of as best I can with the diagonal line beneath it. So yeah, like that. A lot of prep work. So how much of a stadium do you actually have left to do then? Of like full build, I mean. The question is, do we actually do it like that? So you got two sort of different shaped triangles for the walls, or should we do that one straight up so it meets up, so that's a bit in a different shape? So I think that might be a better idea. What I mean is like this. Should I do it from there, like straight along to there instead? I think that might be better. Still have the rest of phase one, which is the athletics ground, city sphere, city square even. And the eastern car parks, followed by the entirety of phase two, which is mainly the City Football Academy. I'm hoping to get started on the motorway and youth campus in the coming episodes, or the coming week or so of this build. I want to be sending that train station that we have down the bottom. I want to be sending it underneath the river towards another station. So there's 4 platforms on that current train line, which will of course go in 8 different directions. So one on either side. So for each track it's one that way and one that way. But I decided the first direction I would definitely want to send it in is towards the academy campus, which will be situated in that direction, about 1,000 blocks that way. You on TikTok, mate? You are, aren't you? Well, you were at least. Haven't uploaded since you finished Leeds. I might add one of your stadiums to some of my content if that's alright. Because the content that I upload, by the way, my TikTok's linked in the description if you're not already following. The content that I upload is centred around Sheffield United and Championship football. And there's some links to Premier League, League 1, League 2. But mainly Sheffield United and Championship. I was thinking about including one or two of your stadiums, especially your Bramall Lane. If you're cool with that. It's fine with you? Sweet. Thanking you. I don't know when it'll be. It'll be soonish, but I'm not sure how soon it'll be. I have tomorrow's video. I upload like one video a day plus videos on match days. The only days I take off from my TikTok are the day after match day. So whenever we have a match, I'll upload like 5 or 6 videos on match day, and then the following day I'll have a day off, and then I'll upload every day up until the next match day. So, for example, we played last Saturday. I uploaded like 5 or 6 videos, and then I put one video on. I missed Sunday. I put one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one today, and I already have one planned for tomorrow. And our next game's on Friday, so I won't be uploading Saturday. So the next upload I don't currently have planned is Sunday onwards. So it'll possibly be next week. I want it to be all Sheffield United content, but it gets very easy. When you're trying to upload regular Sheffield United content, it gets very easy to dry out and run out of ideas. What do you mean, copyright thing on TikTok? Do you mean on music? If you're on about on music, sometimes it's because the song that you use is copyrighted and isn't licensed to TikTok for use. So Have you tried to use your own music that's not recommended by TikTok? Sometimes it'll give you a copyright infringement. It might just be a warning, it might be a claim. I've got 2 copyright claims on my songs. One of them's on my own song as well, which is fucking ridiculous, but it's not even copyrighted, but it's fucking stupid, but whatever. Copyrighting football? What do you mean copyrighting football? No, I'm gonna need more context. What's been copyrighted? What are you claiming has been copyrighted? I know, you missed yesterday's stream, Reese. We did Rocket League yesterday. Somewhat March, but I don't understand what you're saying, what you're on about. I don't understand the context of what you're saying, Reese. I need a new chair. Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't understand the context of what you're saying. You're saying, what's this copyright on TikTok? Which is very, very, very big. And you say football, but what do you mean? You're saying something that you've uploaded's been copyrighted? You're saying there's some sort of copyright change on what sort of content you can upload? Are you asking what copyright means in general? Are you asking if you can get copyrighted on football stuff? said second. Somebody say something you've uploaded copyrighted, is that what it was? So all of these would all these wooden panels would be accessible from one area or another within the building. Yeah, sorry, I can't even remember what I said second. Oh, it's changing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Not heard anything about it. Yeah, you telling me it's the first time I've heard all. Two, Werner scored. Okay. I know someone who's happy about that. Hey, Lewis. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? How long left? Kicked off at 7:30, didn't we? I think. So, what, half an hour-ish? 20 minutes? Twenty minutes plus added time, yeah. I hope Luton win it. It's not because it's Chelsea. It's got nothing to do with who it is. It's to do with I like to see the underdogs win the FA Cup. I think it's more entertaining. More entertaining when the smaller teams winning the cup matches. Unless it's being played against us, I guess. Don't want us to lose. Don't matter, we lost anyway, but we lost the Wolves, didn't we, in the third round, so it don't matter for us, but pleasure, mate. Did you send me that TikTok with me? Where that guy telling Jeff to go and fuck his mother or something. And Jeff just says, right, copy. Yeah. Yeah, I found it funny as well. Jeff knew Jeff knew exactly what was going on there. Just like, yeah, this guy's fucked up. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, copy that. Sounded so what do you call it? So depressed when he said it. He's like, okay, copy. Got ya. Okay, thanks. I might have to get a racing wheel and play stake on F1. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to have that. Keep getting this phrase stuck in my head, and I don't know where I picked it up from. You might know what it means. I don't know. What's ideals of March? Thinking about it yesterday, I can't place where I've heard it. What does the ideals of March mean? Or what are the ideals of March? I feel like it relates to some sort of mythology or something. Sounds kind of biblical, to be honest, but I'm not really sure. No idea. I don't know where I've heard this before. But yeah, anyway, there's your full building exterior of a road on the bike. That little section just in front of us, it needs like connecting. We will get done at some point. Just solo queue then, Reese. Get done next time we do it. Hoping to get the inside of all of these structures finished as well. I've done a few rooms on the front, like interior decoration, but I haven't done anything major on it. For example, I've got an office in here, but it's something minorly decorated right now. It's gonna have a sort of upper garden sort of thing here. It's gonna be like an executive sort of area, these few floors. It's gonna have another walkway up here, which leads out to this place. You know, from this floor up here, that's where that'll come from. That'll be like more executive areas and whatnot. Some business with the offices or whatever we've got down here on these. I need to fill in the lights on that one as well. But you know, like offices and stuff down there. more blaming your teammates. These 3 floors will be full floors, whereas all the ones beneath them, these will be balconies inside of here. So you see how they come along here, they're all going to be balconies all the way around, except for these top 3 floors, which will be different. We're going to take up the rooms, the walls along all of here at some point too. So so these from that little set of windows, them windows and them windows will be part of that side of the building, whereas those 5 windows will all be from the other building on that side. The main staircase for the lobbies will be through that doorway. That's why there's a big gap in the middle, and they're going to be where the stairwells are. You'll be able to access both sides of the building from there. There'll be an elevator shaft somewhere in that building as well. I'm not entirely decided where. Possibly on the back of that thing. We're going to get a couple more buildings built in front of it. 3 more buildings to be exact, and 1 building at the side. Get that finished at some point. Loads of green stuff in front, like decoration and whatnot. That building I think is going to diagonal downwards. So this first one you can see is going to diagonal downwards. Whereas that's going to be a full building on the side. Here's your student apartments again. So on our 3rd set of digits on our coordinates, we have around 590 as far as we've gone back ish, 600-ish we've gone back as far as. So the second station, so the first train station that I have will be about, I think it's about 470 or something, 480 blocks in. So the second station that I definitely know I want to put in, look, you can't even see the city from here, that's how much we filled out, will be on the other side of the motorway, at the side of the youth campus, which will probably be about here-ish. So about 600, 700-ish, around here. Maybe even a bit further, 750. So around here, where you can literally barely see the remnants of the stadium. And I've got no idea how to. Does anybody know how to work maps in Minecraft? So if I pull out a map now, I want to see the entire build that I built. I want to see it all, like the full thing, but it doesn't show me the full thing. Watch what it shows me. If I pull a map out, (3-2 Chelsea. If I pull a map out like that, it just shows me that one thing beneath me. I don't want that. I want it to show me the entire full thing that I have. I want to see the full scale of everything. So stop blaming your teammates, Reese. How do you do it? I want a map that shows everything I built. And I also want from a center circle. Every direction you're looking from a center circle. Before I release a download link, I want every single direction you look in to be completely filled with buildings of some sort. So we're going to have a motorway on the side of there, the youth campus on the other side. We're going to have more buildings going all the way around there and all the way around there. Hard to explain. Okay, I'll Google it. I need to finish that little bit of a youth campus there. It'll be a training academy thing as well. Put some more parking space in and stuff. Decorate the interiors of these buildings. It's a little walkway where the archway is. Need to put a roof on at some point as well. So we've actually done quite a lot now, haven't we? These are smaller buildings in front, like I say, but they're still going to be quite big. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. So, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Oh, it's Thursday tomorrow. I might stream some more Minecraft tomorrow. We'll see. Right, not sure yet. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good night, and I will catch you very soon. Enjoy the rest of the game, whoever's watching it. See you later, guys.